It's Nolan.
Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
It seems I've been missing from the scene, but I'm always coming right back. In the city, just a couple niggas with me, cause I know I gotta watch my back. And I'ma be the realest when the dog falls out. And I'ma still be standing when the sky fall out. They say it's gang gang till it's time to roll out. But when them things bang, where them niggas at now? Real nigga for life. They thought I disconnected from my essence, Rocking shades, but never blocking my blessings, Come from a place where it's dreary like fatal fury. The hardest fight that you face is a jury. We never worry, nigga. Ain't seen a marriage, but violence coming, we grown for it. Gun smoking, new pause, death and stuff in new force. True gold, blue tour, shooting at your coupe door. Niggas catch a body, then rap about it on TuneCore. That's why I'm distant in my DMs. Rappers trying to be friends, but I don't think the me's sin. I've been on some business building LinkedIn, signature like in stores. Won't even touch your fucking track without an invoice. Develop habits to elevate in my brackets. I notice most of my peers to get comfortable being stagnant over 10 years, trying to plant my feet in the ground, but not a taste of victory is about as sweet as it sound. Yeah.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there right now. We officially have a response from 38 Spesh, okay? Now, y'all know we covered this whole 38 Spesh Jadakiss situation about a week or so ago. We covered the Aroma record that Jadakiss and Fat Joe put out featuring Stove God, where Kiss basically put his own response in from 38 Spesh going on the Bag Fuel podcast and saying that he feels like Jadakiss was scared to rap with him. They did a song with Benny the Butcher together. And people said that he had the best verse on there. He said Kiss even told him, that he bodied the record. He said that Jadakiss' son, J1, even said he had the best verse on the record or what have you. And he said ever since then, Jadakiss has been afraid to get on another song with him. He had reached out. He wanted to get the feature. He had offered, and of course, with that offer comes money to pay the fee. And he said Kiss was ducking him. Right? Now, when I covered this originally, I felt like, getting the best of a veteran rapper in 2026, somebody who's been around for 30 years in hip hop, I don't feel like that's like a super badge of honor. Because if you're a younger artist than them, if you're inspired by them and you're inspired by so many other people and you have your own life experience and things, you should be able to outshine them on a record because you're basically like the new and improved version of that person. Not to say that you're new and improved in terms of success or having the music or having the catalog or the legacy, but just as a pure rapper bar for bar, you should be able to best your predecessors when it's your time, right? I don't think there's a nigga that I was like super heavily inspired by that I couldn't get on a song with and outdo today, rapping wise. And there's nobody that's rapping that shouldn't feel that way, right? So I'm not tripping off of that piece. But when he started going into, he's scared to get on a song with me and all this stuff. And then once Kiss responded on the Aroma and was like, yo, is this about a verse or a career? Which is real. Like, okay, you got the best of me on a verse, but what about the career? Can you outdo the career? Because I've been doing this since Biggie was alive. Pac was alive. And I'm still here. And I'm still in demand enough for you to want me on your song. Will those same stories be told of you 30 years in? That's rare air. So Spesh goes back on podcasts talking about, I don't want to hear no 50-year-old rappers talking about the aroma, the smell of crack and cocaine, the smell of drugs and all this, although his catalog is filled with the aroma of drugs itself. I also said I feel like 38 Spesh is definitely inspired by Jada. There wouldn't possibly be a 38 Spesh without a Jadakiss. We had Jim Jones chime in, right? He said, yo, I don't know. And he gave him his credit. Everybody gives him his credit for being dope as a rapper. But he said, shit, how many bullets a 38 hold? You gonna need more than that. You gonna need an F and N or a switch or something to go at Jada. And then he kind of clowned his wardrobe because of his, his hoodie and not having an undershirt on and just looking a little bit unkempt in his interview, his original interview. So then things began to snowball from there. He started talking shit about Khaled. He threw Fat Joe in the mix, even though Joe didn't have shit to say. Joe comes back and he's like, hey, anybody diss me, just understand you're going to have to deal with the militia. It's been known for years, Terror Squad, the name is not just a rap name. You know what I mean? Do your Googles. Now, as 50-year-old men, do I think Terror Squad is still on that same vibe? They may got some young hitters, but I don't think they really, on it like that these days. I don't even know if Terror Squad is still like fully formed these days. All the original members left, but I'm sure they still got some street cats. Anyway, take that out of the equation. So now we got the response finally from 38 Spesh on record. Now, leading up to this, we did get some side missions, right? I think there was a guy who's affiliated with Spesh who put a diss record out. We got to the Nino Man record going at Spesh. But now let's hear what he actually had to say. Song is called Fool's Mate. Right? Is this like it's like a A-rap music beat? It definitely feels Dipset-ish. I don't know if this is the right tempo. Let me bring it back.
Hey, they care about.
Niggas had Ragu and they played, we had Cube Steaks. Now, of course, that's gonna be, I'm pretty sure he's gonna lean on that towards Jada, because of course, Jada's dad was like, hey, I brought him up in a good family, middle class lifestyle. He wanted to run the streets or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So of course they're gonna use oh, you ain't really from the hood, a Yonkers like that. Right? Y'all had Ragu. We had Cube Steaks, nigga. We was just making shit out of nothing. Type of thing. And he said niggas ride dick so much they got a due date. All right? Basically saying y'all niggas getting pregnant by this nigga. Okay, was that a shot at who had the baby by a bum bitch? That was a fool's man. Who had the baby by the bum chick? I'm trying to understand. Who did that? I ain't even know this was the Cannon sample.
I don't see two white men jumping Spesh and he falling down the escalator in the airport. Niggas is cooking them and
we got one verse down. I don't know. I don't feel the punches thus far. I don't really like this beat neither.
Selling the cops. No.
All right, this is probably gonna be your easiest target, Jim Jones. Don't be a grown man with a bunch of chains. Okay, on some Jim Jones shit. No crib with a bunch of chains, nigga. Because of course, we done seen different things about Jim Jones being evicted. One with the studio, and then I think there was a story of him getting evicted out of his home as well.
Don't have.
Old chick. Is that Chrissy or is that somebody else? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck going on with Jim Jones' love life. Absolutely not. There's 15 seconds left in this song. This wasn't it. This wasn't it. This ain't enough. You got something that you're gonna do in this next 15 seconds? That wasn't it, bruh. That wasn't it. And I swear, I promise, I'm not here to hate on 38 Spesh. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can rap. Nigga got his own label, signed artist, put out Shade Noir. Like, he got his own operation going on. As an independent nigga, I gotta respect, I gotta salute it. The nigga can rap. You did not put that on full display on this record. You rap way better. Like, this is the thing that we had to say with J. Cole. When he came with the 7-minute drill, it's like, yo, you rap better with the invisible niggas. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm not no battle nigga. I used to battle when I was 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. I ain't battled in 20 years. Everybody ain't a battle nigga. But when you invite battle and then you say y'all niggas can't fuck with me on this rap shit, y'all scared to rap with me, and then a nigga feel away and it's time to actually drop, you can't drop this. You better off. You should have wrote the raps that you would give an invisible nigga. Your best disses were going at Jim Jones. What did you even really have to say about Kiss in this joint? He only eating because he Fat Joe Lil Mans? There's no validity to that. Because Kiss been eating for 30 years. Now, understand, in battle, you're supposed to be able to get off some shots. You're gonna make up some shit. But there is a 0% legitimacy rate to that claim that he's Fat Joe's Lil Mans. We ain't seen Kiss and Joe like really huddled up until a year or two ago. Kiss been eating. Kiss been had a career. Kiss been, walking around with the title Top 5 Dead or Alive a long time, whether I agree with it or not. Right? So this ain't it. You should have took more time in the studio. You took 2 weeks. You should have took more time in the studio. You should have made more than one. You should have had somebody. Do you not have anybody around you that could say, hey, I don't know if this is the one? I would have told you off rip that beat wasn't it. I don't know if that was an A-Rab. It sounded like an A-Rab or a Scram Jones. I don't know what that tag was in the beginning. It's too slow, number one. And then the way you rode the beat. Some of the bars was cool, but this is one of your worst joints. Just even compared to your actual raps. You got more flagrant bars off on Sway. Now you definitely violated Jim's girl, whoever she I think you're talking about Chrissy. Your biggest haymakers was going at who I believe to be Chrissy, which I don't even agree with that, because where in this war of words did it get to the point of needing to talk about a nigga baby mama or a girl? It didn't get to that point. You jumped the shark real fast because you really didn't have shit to say. That's honestly what it is. You didn't have nothing to say in them bars. You didn't have nothing to say to these niggas, because at the end of the day, everyone, including Kiss, Joe, and Jim Jones, have done what you haven't, which is actually make crossover records while still appealing to the streets. You don't have that. And you're not going to win in that conversation. You could say, I got the better bars. You came to this, you went in the studio, put the bars down. I think Jim Jones could rap with you based off of this song. I think Fat Joe and Jadakiss today can rap with you based on this song. And you should have been able to prove yourself as, y'all can't rap with me. Because you the younger one. You the one influenced by them. You the one talking about your talent. You the one talking about these niggas scared to get on songs with me. I don't see who would be scared to get on a song or engage in a battle with you based off this record. You wasted the people's time. Niggas was waiting on this. Niggas wanted to see, hey, Spesh, get in the booth. And I'm gonna be honest, I know it's a lot of you upstate niggas that done came over here. Y'all checked out the last video where we talked about Spesh, and y'all wanted to give me this whole history and rundown of this nigga career. Y'all niggas need to stop talking about upstate business. Nigga, this is hip hop, this is rap shit, nigga. Salute to y'all in upstate, nigga. But this is rap. This is a collective culture. That nigga did not bring it. Don't come around here with that upstate shit trying to get that nigga an excuse. Rap wise, he did not show up. He shit the bed. And wasted his and the people's time. So that's my assessment of the situation. Should have went back and did another one. Should have went back and revised this. Should have fucking edited the tempo. There's a lot of things that should have happened that didn't. Now, for him, he's going to say this is a net positive because he got the people's attention. And as an independent artist, it may get people to, try to be like, damn, let me go see if he got better songs than this. So it may actually end up creating a little bit more engagement on his catalog. But this was not the best outing. I was not impressed at all. I liked that fucking, the original shit that you did with Benny and Kiss. That verse was way better than this one. Damn, that's nasty. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share the video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm thoroughly disappointed.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'll never politic and the drama be piling on. Father and greats unacknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy calls, consulting for the stacks I built. I had to evolve and grow, cause I could've